Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bri from BriannaLentz.com, and today I'm going to do a bit of a designer spotlight for a crochet designer. Amigurumi Crochet Designer. Mel's Crochet Hook is her Etsy shop. That is where I purchased her patterns. I have most recently crocheted her unicorn. Let's get her all put together here. So yeah, I just finished this up last night. This was something that my daughter really wanted, was the unicorn, after I was asked to crochet a horse, and then I got another horse crochet order for my coworker's granddaughter. Anyway, they are very, very, very loved, and a few months later I've had enough time to be able to make Julz, my 5-year-old, her own unicorn. In her pattern, she has a rose that goes right here, which would be really, really cute, but me and my daughter decided that we really liked her the way that she was. I like having her hair like this. Julz likes to have her hair all the way back. I think she's really, really cute, just like this. So I crocheted her using an H hook, 5mm hook, all using Red Heart Super Saver yarn, 12mm safety eyes, and then I just stitched in her nose right here. And then her tail on the back is 12 pieces of yarn attached, and she's really, really, really adorable. I think she's really sweet, and my daughter is going to love her. She calls her Una the unicorn, and I had to hurry up and get this video made so that way she can play a tea party with her. So when you see her pattern, it's going to look like this, and this is all I'm going to show you. I started this pattern on June 11th. I finished it yesterday, but I easily could have finished this within a couple of days had I just worked on it solely. And I wanted to crochet all of this at the same time to have a time-lapse video. I prefer to crochet my amigurumi as I go. Like, I like to sew it all together as I go. I think it took me 3 hours to sew everything together. That includes attaching the hair, that includes everything, attaching every piece of her. 3 hours, and I'm pretty fast. And I'm really happy with how she came out. I think that she's really beautiful. What do I think about her patterns? If you were to go from this pattern to the horse pattern, I would say that her horse pattern, I think, gives you a little bit more information. The pattern to get it crocheted is the same, but the individual placements for certain parts of her, like the tail or the arms, or I just felt like there was a little bit more detail given in her crochet horse pattern than there was in her crochet unicorn pattern. With that being said, I do feel like I got a successful result. I really like how she turned out. The only thing that I will say about her pattern is I wish that she was more descriptive on how to attach the hair to the unicorn's head. In her horse pattern, it has different hair, which is just you're attaching doubled yarn to the head, and you do it about 60 times, and that's the whole mane. For this, you get instructions to do the curly hair, which was the first time that I've ever done this. I love doing patterns that teach me something new, and this is one of them. And I do feel like I got a successful result in her curls. However, there wasn't any instruction on how she would like me to attach it securely to the head, so I just kind of winged it. And I did it, and I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it looks really good. But that is my one critique, is that I would say I hope that she would revise it to add more instruction on how she attaches her unicorn hair to the head. But that's it. That's my only thing. I do think that this would be, if you have crocheted amigurumi before, I do think that you would be able to do this. I would suggest, if you're going between the crochet horse or the crochet unicorn, I would start with the crochet horse and then move up to the crochet unicorn. But at the same time, I think they're equally on the same level. I just think that attaching the hair for the crochet horse is easier, in my opinion, than it was to crochet these curls and then figure out how to attach them. So that's how I feel like the crochet horse pattern is a little bit easier than the crochet unicorn. Yeah, I really love her. I'm happy to have one of her patterns for ourselves. I crochet a lot for other people, and I crochet a lot for my kids. Right now I'm crocheting an orca whale, which is super fun. So if you like her, then go ahead. I'll leave a description in the description box below. I will have a link to her Etsy shop, Mel's Crochet Hook, and she gives different ways to show, like if you use different yarn weights and different hook sizes, approximately how big your toy will end up being. She has definitions, she has skills that you'll need in here. She lists how to sew the pieces together, stuffing, adding details, and then the pattern, which it's a very well-written pattern. I have nothing against her pattern at all. I very much highly recommend it. I just had that little one critique. And I will say this, this is the first time I'm using an organizer bag like this. If you are using multiple colors of yarn for an amigurumi project like this, I was gifted this, but I would, if I knew how much I loved it, I would have bought this for myself earlier. This is a bag where you can have your different colors of yarn like I do. These are all Red Heart Super Saver yarns. And then you can string them through the top, which I don't have right now because I've snipped them. But you just it keeps everything in place really, really well for you. You don't have to have it all around the house. It's easy for you to pick up and put down as you're working on it. And then I'm able to put all of my Notion tools right up here. And then inside, as I crocheted everything, let me make sure this is it. Yeah, I kept all of my project pieces in here. So like I said, I finished crocheting everything in just a couple days, and then I wanted to time lapse myself sewing everything together, and I was able to just keep it in here, and it was totally protected. There is a little bit of Velcro right here, so I just have to be cautious of that, because if you've ever had your crochet snack on Velcro, you know what I mean. It's almost devastating. Just have to be careful of that. And then there is, I have like other zippers and pouches on the side, which is awesome. And then there's this back pocket right here. And this is actually where I keep my pattern, is right here. So my daughter loves the unicorn. She's very happy with it. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that maybe you found a new crochet designer. I hope that maybe you feel inspired to try something new. If you do crochet or knit and you haven't made toys yet, it is so much fun. It is so worth it. And it's a fast, easy, rewarding project. And legitimately anybody can do it. You just have to be patient with yourself. And I would say that if you are in a rush, give yourself time for the finishing details, because that, I think, is really the most important thing, is just give yourself time for the details. Because it's a shame to do all that work and then not take the time to do the details, and that's my favorite. Well, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. In the description box down below, I'll also link some other reviews for patterns on crochet animals that I've done. I've done a really fun hatching crochet dinosaur that, if you liked this unicorn, wait till you see this dinosaur. It is so cute. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next project and in the next video. Bye!